So in part one of this video, I refuted an ugly lie from Hunter Dunn, the media spokesperson for 5051 SoCal, about the RevComs. Go back, watch that on this feed. Why would he go out of his way to lie about and attack the RevComs? Why would he promote these kinds of divide and conquer schemes? Well, let's listen to Hunter.
People who are not pro-democracy, like the RevComs, a cult pretending to be an anti-Trump movement, but in reality they want to replace one white dictator with another one.
I already answered why this is just a baseless lie. But here, again, I want to speak to what's the point. Honestly, it's a little hard to say because the attack is so substanceless and ad hominem. One thing that becomes clear in this interview is that Hunter has a really different assessment than Bob Avakian and the RevComs of the extreme danger of Trump MAGA fascism and how quickly it's moving. He argues that the biggest danger is if Trump moves to have the state legislatures rig the 2026 election. Then we'll be in full-blown fascism. But that's what's happening now. And anyway, 2026 is way too late. Trump has already promised and shown us that he will use violence to steal an election he loses. That's what we saw on January 6th, and he pardoned the whole fascist mob to prove it. And more fundamentally, too many won't survive another year of this. Again, this is from Bob Avakian.
Every day, this is driven home more and more forcefully and cruelly. There is no living with this Trump MAGA fascism. It must be removed from power before it commits even more horrific atrocities and forcibly shuts down any real possibility of resistance.
So that's true. And I don't really know why Hunter won't have that debate. So the RevComs have thrown all in to build for No King's Day protests in LA and nationwide because we recognize the importance of people coming together in huge numbers in a national repudiation of Trump fascism. But as important and as essential as this protest is, we also recognize that one-day protests by themselves are not enough. And that's why we're also proud to be in coalition working with Refuse Fascism, along with people from different perspectives, to take up the only hope we have to actually drive this regime from power. Millions amassing in DC beginning November 5th in mass sustained nonviolent protests to create a political earthquake from below, interacting with the sharp splits among the rulers of this system to create a political situation such that Trump is removed from power. That's what's needed in the name of humanity. So whether you want to work directly with the RevComs or not, take this up, because this is about whether humanity will have a future. It's not about Hunter, it's not about me. It's about whether the decent people who cherish truth and science and integrity will have any space to engage in the kind of real debate that we need to have about what kind of better world is possible and what that will require. Let's set standards that are in line with the future we're fighting for. Humanity is counting on us to rise to this moment. We'll see you in the streets.